What's up? Good morning, everybody. On my way to work on my freeway. Figured I'd do a little stream. What's going on? What's up, JD? Good morning to you. What's up, Charles? How's it going? Seeing you running my playlist, man. I really appreciate that, brother. You're awesome, man. I said I'm driving here on my way to do some work. What's up, Steve? Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day out. It's supposed to be like plus 18 out today, which is gonna be nice. Uh, that's Celsius, obviously, not Fahrenheit. Anyways, Mike, what's going on? So yeah, I'm on a drive right now, headed to the shop. I gotta go to the shop first, and after that, I have a pickup at about noon. Out of school, I gotta pick up. They told me 120 PCs with a bunch of computer monitors and a bunch of other stuff as well. So I got to make room in my shop to make room for what I'm about to pick up. I got a bunch of flat screen TVs in there. I got to go and take out all the boards and stuff out of them, and take TVs over to the yard and dump them, and go do that pickup at noon. So figured I do this little live stream while I'm driving it, you know, getting ready to do some work on your house. Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get quite a bit in every now and then. I mean, it's not so busy right now, being that it's lockdown and everything. But obviously the schools ain't up and running. But uh, you know, get it where you can. You know. I know next week I'm going to be depopulating circuit boards and stuff. Get my gold recovery stuff together. Uh, because here soon in the next month or so, once it warms up a bit more, I'm going to start doing some refining. I'll be making videos of that too, so that'll be pretty cool. What's up, King of Points? Welcome, welcome. Right now, I'm just on the freeway. It's the quickest way to the shop. Just left the reservation. So, how's everybody doing this morning? Hopefully the weather's good for you guys. On this exit, King of Coins. Can't read all that right now, buddy. I'm driving. Just holding my phone here at the same time. But I should get like a little monitor right here. I want to get one of those phone holders as well for the window. That way, when I'm out street scrapping and stuff, you guys can kind of drive around with me. That'd be pretty cool. What's going on, Marty? Nice. What's up, Matt Stacker? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you this morning. And just want to say happy birthday again, man. I know it was the other day, but I believe yesterday. Yeah, yeah. So lots to do today. Gonna pick up a bunch of e-waste, tear down some e-waste. You know, hopefully make a few bucks while I'm doing it, and make some money and turn that money into silver. Why not? It's the way to do it. Stack up some copper, stack up some silver, maybe a little bit of gold. Seems like an okay day. It's not the type of gold that you all stack, but it's gold nonetheless. You know, I get the all the computer components. Uh, you know, so we got the gold pins, gold pointer VGA chips, the gold fingers. You know, it's all e-waste gold, but later on down the road, when I do the refining, it'll all be 3/9 fine pure gold. Stack that away. What's up, King Titus? King Titus? Well, I'd say King, but nice. All right, so we are at our turnoff on the freeway here. We gotta hop off one freeway to hop onto another freeway. My shop is by the airport, so my shop, I guess you could call it, like my storage facility. It's right by the airport, so yeah, 10 people in here. That's awesome. That's awesome. We are at a red light here. That was quick. Yeah, like I mean, I stacked my copper up. I mean, let's talk about copper right now. I mean, I remember like a year ago, copper was only like $1.60 to $2 a pound, you know, and that was even for bare bright. And now, I mean, it's ridiculous for bare bright copper wire. I'm getting almost $7 a pound. I mean, that's pretty nice. I'll tell you. What's up, Andrew? What's up, Full Push Metals? What's going on, guys? So I mean, you know, all them years I've stacked that copper, you know, telling people, man, you know, don't cash it in, don't cash it in. You know, when it was at like $2, $3 a pound, even $4 a pound, I was telling people not to cash it in because, hey, man, I just had this feeling it was going to go over $5. And sure enough, you know, now we're like in the $6 mark, $7 mark. I mean, you can't beat that, you know. And I don't see it going down anytime soon. I mean, yeah, you know, every week it may up and down 20 cents or whatever, but you know, since this whole pandemic happened, copper's went through the roof, and I'm pretty happy I stockpiled it because I'll tell you, I cashed in about 4.5 ton, yeah, ton of copper pipe the other day, and the amount of silver and gold I was able to get with that, I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy. So, you know, it definitely pays off to stockpile it. That's for sure if you have the room. yeah, exactly. Like copper is a very what do I call it? Undervalued industrial metal. I mean, there's so many uses for copper. It's unreal. But now, like with the new stuff, you gotta watch because some of them copper motors ain't really copper. Some of them are aluminum. You got like the aluminum wiring and all that crap. We're almost to the shop here, and maybe we'll show some stuff. I don't know. Let's see, I got some cool slab coins in there. Some kappa, some kappa. I love how they say it in Australia. I think it's cool. But anyways, I mean, even aluminum's gone up a bit. I mean, not overly high, but it's definitely a lot better than what it was. I mean, I don't stack aluminum only because I get so much of it. I wouldn't have the room to stockpile it. Uh, yeah. But like all my copper and stuff, I just cut the pipe off, throw it in a 55-gallon drum. The drum gets full, put a lid on it, grab the forklift, put it somewhere else. Just keep stockpiling all that wire. Same thing. Strip the wire, put the wire in a 55-gallon drum. When it gets full, put a lid on it, put it off to the side, grab a new barrel. In my storage here, when they get full here, what I do is I load the full barrels up in the back of my truck here, and I take it to the farm and grab a new barrel. You know, for the longest time, I was gonna just melt it all down in my double forage, but I've noticed with a lot of places they don't take ingots that been hand poured. Um, like yeah, you could sell them on eBay, and I have. I do sell copper ingots on eBay. Like 1 pound bars, 10-pound bars and stuff like that. Um, and I mean they sell great, but you know, it's all in time, man. Uh, Metal prices all over are going up. It's nice for those who stacked it. Oh yeah, 100%. All right, we are here. Yeah, there's a lot of work shipping. Thank God I got all my shipping done. Yeah. Let it smoke here, and we'll go into the storage. It's gonna get loud when I open the door. Door's a little loud, but other than that, let's go. Get the key here. It's only like 9:30 in the morning. So I don't have a whole lot here. Let me see if I can switch my camera around button. Camera. There we go. All right. So we got some copper aluminum rads here. What I do is I take all the copper piping off of them, clean them up. These things here, I call these cash cakes. These radiators, because that's what they are. I mean, right now I'm getting like $2.50 a pound for these. So basically, what I do is I just cut them up into small sections, and I just stack them up. But yeah, so there's a flat screen TV I got to take apart. Another one. Got a few more in here. Got some extruded painted aluminum here. I gotta knock the ends off, clean that up. But these are basically what I do with my boards. My power boards, low grade. These are ones here that I gotta take stuff off of. So like the gold pin, stuff like that. Let me put a better board out here. So this one here, it's got a gold corner BGA chip, some other stuff on there. So yeah, these are the boards that I depopulate. I take these to my shop to populate them. I also have some nicer gold recovery stuff in here. But yeah, that all just builds up, you know. Then eventually I want to do a video. Let me move this radiator out of the way. So I got a bunch of these big, thick stove cores that get some nice copper in them, And this whole barrel, 55-gallon drums, is full of them. I think there's like 200 cords in there. So I was thinking about doing a video of stripping 100 of them and seeing how much copper we get. And I also got these big guys here. Check out these. There's some copper right there. Look at this. Nice big copper motors. Banging that copper out. There's a bunch in there. I got a bunch more, so they all came like this. I got a bunch more motors down there as well. I just switched my barrel, so we do have some number 2 pipe here. Just switched it, and then this one here is all number 1 pipe. And then this bucket here is all regular copper wire. And then I just changed out my Bear Bright bucket. Good. And then we got our thick core Bear Bright insulated, which this is starting to get full. You guys can see that in there, starting to get full. So I do have to get that all stripped out soon. And then we got our coax, our armored wire. I get the number 1 out of there too. Strip it down, get Bear Bright. And we got a little bit of cast aluminum, not too much though. So got another TV here too, big CRTV. I like these CRTVs. They got some nice copper in them. You can get that. Here, let me grab one. You can get these nice copper yolks out of them. I mean, they're just full of copper. So, yeah. But let me get up my tripod here. Put you guys up on the tripod. Yeah. Maybe we'll take a look at some coins this morning. What do you guys think? Grab my keys for my big safe. Some pretty nice coins. Let's see what we got. Show you guys some slab coins, huh? Yeah, it's all about the yoke. What's this one here? So this is an ancient coin. It's a Julia Donna, Roman Empire. I just got this in the other day. Look at that. Beautiful coin. I love my ancient coins. Don't get by them. I don't get them too often, but beautiful nonetheless. Beautiful grade on there. It's AU strike 5 out of 5, surface 4 out of 5. That's a nice beauty right there. That's silver. And we got our Coca-Cola cap. And this one is PF69 Ultra Cameo, rated by NGC. That is something else I was working on in the past. Let's see here. Check this out, guys. So this here, there's two of them. I got the copper one as well. But these were supposed to be the American dollar, or yeah, the American. These used to be the American coins. Well, they were supposed to be. So it is an Annex PR67 cam decam, first U.S. government struck coin in 1792 half dimes pattern. Check this out. Isn't that cool? It's a very cool piece. Yeah. These ones here carry quite the premium on them, though. What do we got here? We got some, we got a Morgan here. This is a VAM 220. It's a 1878 STF PCGS AU55 reverse of 1879. Check this out. Beautiful Morgan. What do we got here? We got my only walking Liberty. It's a 1941 MS63 walking Liberty. Then we have this first day of issue 2009 S PR69 Decam Apollo 11 50th anniversary coin. Well, that's pretty cool there. It's the one that's domed, right? And then here is the Baseball Hall of Fame 2014 S. This one's domed as well. Pretty cool. That's like my empty, almost empty box there. But we got this whole box here that is just full slab coins. All right. Show some off, why not? Let's see what we got. So we do have some Annex. This one here is Peru. This is a VF30 1921. Nice. Beautiful coin. I don't really collect a whole lot of foreigns, but I do collect some. So this one here is the 1992 S silver PR69. Look at that. It's a beautiful one. These are all silver slabs. We got some quarters. What's up, Chief? Yeah, that's some cool stuff here for sure. This here I got from Johnny Ray. This is my only maple. Okay, the reason why these carry a heck of a premium. So this is the 2020 W MS70 maple. Okay, and the W, the mint, is Winnipeg here in Canada. And it's the first time Canada's had like a individual mint. So yeah, these are pretty scarce. They do carry a hefty premium on them, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. So we got some generic slab dimes, stuff like that. Um, most of my stuff is NGC and PCGS. There's a 1994 S, proof 69. Roosevelt dime. I know you guys want to see the Morgans, right? Oh, that's a Merc dime. Merc dime. Where's my Morgans at? Here's a Morgan here. Look at this one. It's an 1882 O over O VAM 7 MS 62. Look at that. Yeah, they were. We got a bunch of Morgans here, though. We got the 1900 O Morgan MS 63. We have here's a CC 1891 CC, and it's an F12. It's got some nice toning on it, though. That was my first CC. I actually sent that to get graded. Wish I didn't, though, but you know. This is from the Olaf Dollar Hoard from the U.S. Treasury bags. It's an 1881 S MS63 by NGC. A lot of these are NGCs. There's the 84O. There's 85O. Lots of good stuff. The 98. Just think of the auction we could have with this, eh? There's a 21 in the old PCGS case here. There's an NX. I have a pretty wide open variety auction of Morgans, like crazy. There's a nice one, 83O. Look at the cartwheel on that. And then we got a bunch of our dimes and whatnot. I like my mercs. Here's a Benji. This one's a 57 MS65. It's a toner, though. It's probably my first Benji there. These are all just graded dimes. I like the mercs, you know. 41 merc, MS65. Merc dimes are beautiful. I love my merc dimes. So yeah, there's some coins. Show you guys off. I got some clad slabs here, so there we go. Here's the copper version to that silver first strike. Can't really see it through the bag, but yeah, it comes in a set. And believe it or not, the copper one is just as much as the silver one. Here's an antique one here. Western Roman Empire. This one is 364 to 375 AD. Check that out. It's a nice one there. Pretty cool. Well, we got some presidential dollars. Which one's this one? Sacagawea dollar. Just some random clad coins that I like. We got some pennies, the 2019 W. And then this one is the 2019 W. You got a 1921 Lincoln cent. Not really big on pennies, but apparently I have quite a bit of them. You know. There's the reverse proof. Check that out. Very cool, eh? Here's a nickel. Jefferson nickel MS65. But yeah, just little odds and ends. So yeah, let me switch back over my camera. There we go. All right. Well, Bush, bro, if you want to come up, or Chief Stacker, you want to come up, feel free. There's a link. You guys can come and chat. Not how much longer I'll be on, but the link is there. What's up, Poppy? How's it going? Let's go out and move the sign a bit. There we go. How you guys doing? They just fall in your lap, Brad. Yeah, they do. They do. What's up, Chief?
Good morning, Red.
How you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right.
You got some really nice slab coins there, buddy.
Yeah, I got a bad addiction when it comes to slab.
Yeah, I have the some of the ones that you have there, but not as extensive as yours.
Yeah, well, these are just like my lower ones. I mean, obviously, in my other safe, at a different location, I got like my higher grade ones, MS65 and above.
Yeah,
More.
you probably have some slab gold too, don't you?
Oh yeah. I got quite a bit of slab gold. Yeah.
Well, you definitely have some great Morgans there that you just showed off a few minutes ago.
Yeah. I mean, those are all MS63, 64s. I probably saved my holy grail of my Morgan stack. I got the entire Carson City GSA horde. And those are all MS65s.
Oh man, now that's a collection right there, buddy.
Yeah. Those will never sell, you know what I mean? Those took me a while to get in that grade, you know?
Exactly. And that is a epic collection. If you've got all the GSAs,
Yeah.
holy shit. I mean,
well, because a lot of them that you come by are only like MS62, MS63, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially from that era,
Right. I have one Morgan. It's an MS64 plus 1885 O. That's the only one I have that's the highest grade Morgan in my stack.
Right. Yeah, so all these Carson Cities, the GSA horde, those are all MS65s. So
and every one is valuable.
Oh yeah. Well, the Carson Cities, right? I mean,
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that's like, and then I got my holy grail Merc dime, which is the 1916D Merc dime. It's graded by PCGS at an MS65.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's like a $40,000 dime.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I was
know?
looking at those the other day in high grades and what some of them are valued at in high grades, and I couldn't believe it.
Oh,
It's
even the shittiest grade 16D Merc dime. I mean, that you've ran over by your truck, you've tossed into a shredder. You know what I mean? It's got
yeah,
scratches all over it. It's still a $500 dime all day long.
I know it. I know
You
it.
know, it's crazy. And I mean, I got some. I got one that's pretty badly beat up, 16D, and that's just kind of like a book filler for my dance go, right? Um, because obviously I'm not going to put my high grade and break it out of the slab.
Yeah, I've been trying to find at a good price. I think it's the 1918 over 17
Merc
Merc
dime?
dime,
Yeah.
or is it the 1916 over 17? It's one of them that's a double date
Oh, I don't know.
Mercury dime.
I'm not really big on the VAMs or the double dives and stuff like that, like the error coins.
Yeah,
Uh, I haven't got that far into it. Like I just got into coins maybe a year or two ago. Um, mostly it's been bullion. But yeah, I mean, but I've been slowly getting into it. And it just so happens the Merc dimes have been kind of the thing I've been after from the start.
well, you've definitely done an excellent job in your choices of coins that you're putting in your stack. That's for sure.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah. I
what
mean,
you showed off a few minutes ago, each one of those boxes have some serious value to them of the
yeah,
boxes you were showing off a few minutes ago.
yeah, and that is my stack, right? Like, I mean, unfortunately, my bullion I always melt down, right?
Yeah,
So that's kind of how I invest my money is into coins, slab coins, graded coins, or just rarity. You know what I mean?
exactly. Hey,
Because you know,
I wanted to come up to and I wanted to apologize this morning to you
for what?
about not being able to get in on the auction on the 5th as someone that's going to sell something.
Oh, you're good, bro.
I,
You're
I
good. We,
I'll be ready for the next one. I'm just not going to be ready for this one. As a matter of fact, my daughter and I are going to make the COAs today.
yeah. No, I mean, you're good, bro. I mean, I understand. Obviously, health is key, right? I mean,
Yeah, vertigo has really, really devastated me the last couple of weeks. I get a couple of hours where I feel good, and then I get 3 or 4 hours where I'm not feeling good at all. And whenever I'm slightly lightheaded or dizziness, I don't do any pouring at all because I just can't take the chance of having a
yeah,
bad accident.
yeah, 100%, 100%. What's up, Anna? Yeah, I mean, no, dude, you don't need to apologize at all, bro. I mean, it
No.
happens. Yeah, we can debut you next auction.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to really be able to have some silver pours
Yeah,
for the next auction and not just put up some copper stuff up there. I want to put some silver stuff up there like the rest of y'all do.
right, right. I mean, we kind of put everything up, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's funny you say that though, because I want to put up some copper pieces because I've never poured sandcasted copper. Um, just never really could bring myself to waste petrol bond like that. But I got a lot of burnt petrol bonds, so I'm thinking about maybe reusing it for copper, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'll
So,
actually work, huh?
well, I'm hoping it will. I mean, I'm going to try it out.
Yeah, because I got
Um,
mine sitting in most of the time I'm doing copper, so I take all my burnt Petrobond, put it in a bucket
yeah.
off to the side,
Yeah.
and I'll sift through it later on.
Well, you can rejuvenate it too, right?
Yeah. Don't you add some sort of oil or something to the Petrobond a little bit to make it pliable again? Where it's
Yeah. Yeah. Mineral oil.
mineral oil. That's it. Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I thought.
What's up, Debbie?
And good morning, everybody in chat. I didn't mean to not say hello to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You put mineral oil in, and it'll kind of rejuvenate it a bit.
Okay, I'll do that. I gotta buy some more Petrobon anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're pouring copper, um, you should look at making like a green sand too.
make a what?
Your own green sand. So basically, all it is you take like regular play sand, make sure it's really fine play sand, you know, and like 100 fish or something like that, you know, and then get some kitty litter, grind up the kitty litter to like a dust, you know, and then mix it together with the play sand, add a little bit of mineral oil with it.
I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me?
No, it's really really low. Like um, it's almost like you're away from your microphone, distance or something.
Okay, hold on, give me 1 second.
I hope everybody's having a great Memorial Day weekend. I downloaded 3 videos last night on my channel. If anybody wants to go watch it, we were
Okay, can you
practicing
hear
with
me now?
my buddy's crossbow yesterday.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, what I was saying, you go get some play sand,
Right.
and you sift it into like a fine powder, like 100 mesh, and
Okay.
then you grab some kitty litter and you ground up the kitty litter into a powder. Then you mix it together, add some mineral oil, and you can make your own green sand for casting. Um, for
Wow.
yeah, for copper and aluminum and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, because I'm getting ready to do a big. When Silver Scorpion gets here and we get his Devil Forge fired up that night, we're going to be pouring out some aluminum, and
Yeah,
that's
I mean that green sand. It's not going to work for silver, but it definitely will work for copper and aluminum.
I found a great big plaque. It's probably about I think it's about almost a foot tall by probably a foot wide or so, and it says U.S. Navy with a big eagle in the center, and it says retired at the bottom.
Yeah,
So I want to make a bunch of those in aluminum, and I got 3 or 4 retired buddies. I'm going to give them, and I'm going to also offer them up for sale.
right,
They're a pretty big plaque. They're like a wall plaque, is what they are.
right. We're driving around picking up some scrap.
Are you?
Yeah, it's garbage night in the area where my shop is. So
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I went up to bring the garbage up to the end of the road, and there was 2 electric motors sitting there. Man,
nice.
I grabbed those electric motors. You thought I was grabbing a hunk of gold. I grabbed them so fast and threw them in my truck.
Yeah, no doubt. What's up, Siren?
Good morning, Siren. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
I just like driving around. I mean, I don't have to do it, but it's nice just getting out on a beautiful day and just
Mm-hmm.
make a little bit of money while you're at it. Why not?
That's right.
You know?
Sundays are good days, too, to check out yard sales.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times when they run the yard sales over the weekend, on Sunday, there's just some leftover stuff that nobody wanted to buy.
Oh
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
can
That's why.
sometimes get real good deals because they're wanting to get rid of that stuff. It's Sunday.
Well,
It's
not even
let it.
that, but like everybody throws out. Like they go through their garages and everything on the weekends, right?
Yeah,
Start loading everything up on the front lawn. You know, and then come Sunday, that's why I always get out there early, do like an early kind of run around the neighborhood, take what I can get. Um,
exactly.
you know, and I'll tell you, I usually probably fill up 2, 3 times before 3 o'clock. And then at about 3 o'clock, I go out, I empty my truck, then I go out and fill up and go home. I got about 4 loads come 4 o'clock, you know?
That's good. That's real good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, easiest $300 I've made,
Yeah. Well, that's the
So,
lucky thing. So far, I haven't really spent any money on aluminum or copper or anything like that. It's all been free that
yeah.
I've, you know, either found or calm shot or whatever.
Yeah. That's the same with me. Like, I get it all from scrapping, right? So, I mean, you get lucky though. You get some e-waste, and stuff like that when
Oh
you're out.
yeah, people put their televisions and all kinds of stuff out the end of the road now. They just have no clue what's inside of those things.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people, they can't be bothered, right? One person throws out a TV, but that's all they have. I mean, yeah, for them to scrap out that one TV, not really worth it. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But the scrapper, on the other hand, comes by 20 TVs in one night. Well, it's definitely well worth it.
Yeah. We have guys that will take a brand new TV box. They'll put a big piece of plywood in it. They'll seal it up and make it look like it's a brand new box straight from the store. And they'll
Yeah.
drive around with their pickup trucks trying to sell that TV set for like, you know, a quarter of what it really cost. And if you buy
Right.
it and you don't look in the box, you end up buying a big plank of wood that's sitting in that box and not a TV.
Right. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Um, well, here, I'll show you guys stuff that I pick up. But yeah, so like these here, I mean,
Yes, sir.
it's all cast aluminum.
Yeah, I have four of them right now in my shop. I've got to tear apart that
Yeah,
I picked up.
it's all cast aluminum. Why not, right?
Uh huh.
Here's some hockey sticks here, some pucks.
Yeah. Now I haven't torn any of mine apart. Is there copper coils inside those?
And what, the burners?
Yeah, in those burners.
No, it's all cast aluminum, but the burners themselves are actually dirty stainless steel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can actually get decent money for them too if you clean them up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what I do is I stockpile them, and then when on like a Saturday or a Friday when I got nothing to do, you know, and I'll strip them all apart,
Exactly. Yeah, like I said, I've been stacking them up in my shop. I got them in the corner stacked up over there. I haven't touched them yet.
Right?
Ass cheeks hurt. They're sitting on my concrete yesterday. Yeah. I actually got 2 new pounds. Had to move to a chair last night.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day, man.
Yeah, we're all sitting out back. I got a buddy that came down from Alabama. Him and I were stationed together up in Great Lakes years ago, and we've been friends for like 40 years now. He
Oh,
came
nice,
down for the weekend, and we're all sitting out back by the pool right now, just sitting here chilling,
nice, nice.
drinking our morning coffee.
I gotta hide you guys down below. I'm on the main road now, so I don't want to get pinched. Uh, Driving with your cell phone.
Yeah, my son-in-law brought his GoPro over for me to use. Uh, we got it fired up yesterday so that I can start using that for my videos.
Yeah,
I think it'll make better videos. You can see a lot more than just your telephone, using your telephone.
yeah. Well, I got a. Phoenix is sending me a GoPro 5. Um, GoPro Hero 5.
Yeah, I think that's what this one is that Kyle is letting me use.
Oh yeah,
I think so. It's the latest and greatest GoPro. I know that.
nice.
I think he said he spent like $600 on it.
Right. Yeah. So once I get my GoPro, I'm gonna mount that either on my chest or my hat or whatever.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
yeah, be able to do these little scrapping sessions a lot better.
Yeah, I want mine mostly because I want to start doing metal detecting, and
Yep.
it's really going to come in handy for metal detecting.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You get to do two things metal detecting on the beach. You get to find real cool stuff, and you get a lot of eyeball liberty.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah.
My wife's sitting over here and she goes, "Geez."
Especially when you go to the nudie beaches, you know.
Hey, as long as you, just because you're on diet don't mean you can't look at the menu. You just can't damn order.
That's right. That's right.
We, us women, do the same daggone thing. And if
That's
one tells you they don't, they're lying.
right. Oh, my wife will be right there. She'll be like, "Oh, look at her." I'll be like, "What? No, I wasn't looking. What are you talking about?" Yeah.
Full push put Red needs that for a project. What project you talking about, full
Yeah.
push?
Needs what for a project?
I don't know. He's got Red needs that ... for a project, and he's got a smiley laughing face.
Yeah, sweet, no glass. Yeah, I like it when them tables have no glass. Usually, when the tables have glass, I either don't take them, or two, I go to the yard and I smash the glass in with a hammer. You know.
Yeah, I found the other day a glass table, and the whole frame underneath it was aluminum.
Oh yeah. See, if it was aluminum, I would take it. So I just smash the glass out. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of these ones around here are steel, so I don't even bother with them. You know, I'll take the chairs, stuff like that, leave the tables. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Then then the people at the house will be like, "Well, why won't you take tables?" Like, well, if you let me smash the glass on your front property, I'll take the table.
Yeah.
But other than that, I ain't touching it. I had one guy say, "Go for it, smash it," and I was like, "Are you serious?" He's like, "Well, heck, here, let me do it. At least let me have some fun if I got to clean it up." Like, by all means, here's a hammer. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, this was more or less a desk that I found. It was like a glass desk.
Yeah. See, and I like going into these complexes.
Oh yeah.
Because these complexes, they just throw all their junk in one parking spot, you know.
Do you guys have many gated communities up there in Canada?
No, not really. No, really, not in this area. Anyways, this is kind of like the ghetto, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
We have a lot of gated communities because they're on golf courses and stuff like that.
right?
And I want to be able to get up in those places because a lot of rich people live in those gated communities.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, look at this. We got an AC conditioner. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna take you guys out because there's a bunch of people here. But I'll be right back in like 2 seconds.
Okay. I'll try and keep everybody entertained. Good morning, sir. Howdy, sea monkey.
Oh, I gotta love that, eh? Got a nice AC unit.
Oh yeah, a window unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I always test them out too, right? Because sometimes I can resell them, you know.
Exactly, because they might still be working.
Yeah. Like last year, I found almost 40 of them units, and 30 of them still worked. I ended up selling them for like $100 a pop.
Oh man, what a good find! Holy
Yeah.
I know I need to find one for my shop and put a window unit in my shop so that I'm not trying to be pouring out there when it's 100 degrees outside and I'm trying to make copper stuff or silver stuff.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean it's awesome. I mean, that's the one thing about scrapping. You know, people got to understand is scrapping something out is actually the last thing you want to do. Um, you know, if it's got resale value, that's your better bet. You know, to get that money that way. Uh,
Exactly. That's a great point you just made.
yeah. Well,
Because
I mean,
once it's scrapped, it's done, it's over with. You know you have
well,
to recover
exactly.
money.
Exactly. And I mean, you know, like for instance, you know, like I come by a lot of vacuum cleaners, you know, and yeah, I mean, I could scrap them out, get the little copper motors out of them and whatnot, but really, I mean, 9 out of 10 of them end up still working,
Right.
you know. And so what I do is I make sure they work. I clean them out really good, you know, almost like brand new, and you know, then I sell them for like $30, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not even gonna make $5 with the copper motor inside, you know. So to sell them for 30, you're winning hard for it, you know.
Yeah, because you got it for free.
Exactly.
So every dollar you can make on something that's free, yeah, it's to the best of you to do that. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's really funny how people throw things away because they're a little bit old, but they're not broken and they still work.
So like if I come by a washing machine, stuff like that, I do see if they work. If they don't work, I tear them apart. Even if it's like a quick fix, I still tear them apart because 9 times out of 10, if they broke once, they're gonna break again. You
Yeah,
know. And I don't want to sell somebody something that you know I'm gonna get a phone call later and be like, oh man, it's only been a week and I just paid you like $200 for this and it's busted. You know.
exactly.
And,
Those are headaches you definitely don't need.
right. You know,
Stuff coming back.
same with like microwaves. You know, I come by microwaves a lot, and I don't even try to sell those. Even if they do work, I don't sell them because I mean, you don't know what people's put into them things. You know.
Exactly. Good morning, Cash Money Silver Stacker. Good to
Yeah,
see you.
you don't know if it's came out of a place with cockroaches or whatever. You know.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not.
Plumber Stacker's in this morning. Good morning, Plumber.
What's up, plumber stacker? What's up, cash money? Yeah, dryers are one thing. I mean, I sell dryer machines, I'll fix those up and sell them because those are simple fixes, Worst case, you might have to replace a belt, you know, um,
In most
which is a
cases, it's
very,
the heating element. Yeah, in
yeah,
most cases, it's just the heating element or a thermostat that's gone bad, and you can bring the dryer back.
right, right. Oh, come on, man, a Dodge. Yeah, this is my work Dodge. I wouldn't be,
Hey,
I do have a Ford, but I'm not going to be scrapping in that considering it's a 2021. And, my my wife would kill me.
I
You know.
grew up. I grew up driving an old four-wheel drive Dodge Power Wagon. We used to use it for plowing snow and everything in Vermont, and that was one of the best dang trucks I ever drove.
Yeah, so when I bought this truck, I thought it had a Hemi, right? Because I mean, it is a V8, it is 4-wheel drive. I thought it had a Hemi in it. I wired the guy money. This truck here actually came from Texas.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
yeah, and like there's no rust whatsoever, right? So I sent the guy the money and all that. Had a buddy go and pick it up and everything, and then come to find out. once it shows up, it doesn't have a Hemi. It's one of those eco, freaking,
Yeah,
uh, eco-friendly or whatever, man. Thing's
yeah,
got like 16 spark plugs on it.
yeah, Ecotech.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It runs great. It runs smooth. Look at that, guys. We got a barbecue right there. Bam.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go
Looks like
grab
it's in
that.
good shape too.
Yeah. I can't use one hand with that, so I'm going to leave you guys. Well, I'll take it with me.
Yeah, that's no problem. It's going to take both hands to load that thing.
Nice AC unit.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's move some stuff around. Make some noise. Wake up all the neighbors.
Plumber Stacker, that's this old Dodge I grew up driving. That thing, you couldn't kill that truck. I buried it in snow about 3 or 4 times all the way up to the cab. We'd pull it out with the tractor, start it up, and it'd be ready to go the next day.
All right. Let's see if we can do this.
Nice thing about those barbecue grills is they're full of stainless steel. That's right, Charles. To the cargo bay with it.
All right.
You got her all loaded, huh?
Yeah. Gonna tie a rope. Otherwise you don't fall off. But even these, let me tell you. So with barbecues,
They're
I don't know
full
if
of
you missed it.
stainless.
Well, these fittings. Where am I here?
Yeah, brass.
These are cast aluminum. We got brass inside.
Yep.
Right. And then the burners are brass as well.
Exactly. Yep.
You know. That's all money.
Jesse O says, are you supposed to be lifting that, Red?
Oh, this one's light. Yeah. This one's light, so.
Full push come on and says, shh, Jesse O, but yeah. Jesse O says, I'm yelling at you, Red. I'm yelling at you right now.
No, this was one of them heavy ones. I probably wouldn't have got it because I'm not supposed to be lifting too much.
Yeah, exactly. You're not. You're still healing.
Yeah. But this one here is pretty light, so no, it's not too bad. All right. One barbecue down. You see what I mean, though, man? How quickly we're filling up?
Yeah, you got about the back of that truck full.
I'm not glad, but I mean, we can still shove about 3 more refrigerators down there. You're never full until you're full.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I tell people. Like, well, my wife should drive around with me, and I'll see stuff all the time while we're driving. And I'll start loading up my truck. She'll be like, "You can't fit no more on there." I'm like, "Ball. I don't care if I got to take it apart on the side of the road. We're gonna get it in there."
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I remember the one time. My wife thought it was crazy, dude. Because the one time I had my truck completely packed, and I mean it was like towering. and we we were driving and I seen this barbecue, and she's like, "Don't even think about it." She said, "There's no room on the back." I said, "I never said I was putting it on the back." She's like, "Well, what?" I literally tied it to the front grill of my truck. So I was driving around with this barbecue attached to the front of my truck, you know?
Boys will be boys.
Yeah, yeah. Thank God for heavy duty grills, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah.
that's funny. I can see that truck going down the road now.
Oh, yeah. And on the freeway, you know?
People are thinking, "Damn, this dude's taking a trip and he's cooking damn food at the same time."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I mean, I ain't gotta drive around looking for scrap. I mean, I got so much that gets dropped off on my farm daily. But I don't know, it just gives me something to do on a nice day. Gets me out of the house for a few hours, you know.
And believe it or not, a lot of people really will come out sometimes and thank you for picking that stuff up, because sometimes it doesn't get picked up by the waste disposal people for like a week or 2 weeks, and it sits out in front of their house.
Oh,
And they,
longer.
yeah, and they just want it gone, so they'll even come up and thank you for taking it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I get people like waving me down all the time. Hey, hey, hey! I
Yeah,
got this, I got this big old shed and this big old pool, and I'll be like, no, I don't want nothing to do with it. You know?
yeah. I had a guy do that. Same thing. I was picking up scrap and stuff, and he came out of his house and he says, "Hey, you're a scrapper?" He says, "Come here, look at this." So he went to his shed in the back of his property, and he had this big shed, and it was packed full of stuff. And he says,
Yeah.
"You want to clean this out and take all this stuff?" I said, "Well, let me get back to you on that. I'm kind of busy right now, but I'll let me get your number and stuff and get back to you."
Yeah. I usually tell them. My thing is, if you can put it to the curb and tear it down, I'll take it. You know?
Yeah.
But you know,
Well, he was a real old fella, and after we got talking for a little while, what I did is I went back over there with a trailer and went ahead and grabbed everything I could grab to help him out. Basically, it was helping him out.
yeah. My best score ever driving around. Um, so the one time I was driving around and in this high end neighborhood, and this plumber actually stopped me, and he's like, "Dude, I got all this scrap metal and stuff, in my van. Do you want it?" And I'm like, "Sure," and he opened up his van, and sure enough, it was like stacks and stacks of flash fittings and copper pipe, you know. And,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, that I physically seen on the road. I mean, I come by copper pipe quite a bit. Brass, taps, stuff like that. But I'd probably say my best. Um, I went by this house a few weeks ago, and this guy had about 20 PC computers and about 16 laptops and a bunch of
Whoa.
stuff like that. And so I stopped and picked him up, and he stopped me and he's like, "Well, what do you do with all that?" And I told him, I said, "Well, I recycle it." He's like, "Well, shit." He's like, "Come to the garage." So open up the garage door, and I mean, there's bins and bins and bins of circuit boards.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, yeah. He's like, "You want to get rid of all this so I don't have to throw it in garbage bags?" I'm like, "Hell yeah."
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like,
that's like a score of a
eh,
lifetime.
he's like, I come by this stuff every other week, because this is what I do. I repair electronics. So I turned around and said, "Well, here's my card, and when you've got full bins, bud, you just call me up. I'll come get them free of charge." He's like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "Yeah," because here where I live, we have to pay $5 a bag to throw out. right?
Oh man.
Yeah, so we have to buy like garbage bag tags. It's like $5 a tag, right? And if your garbage bags ain't tagged, the garbage man will leave them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Man, that is a score and a half right there.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
not only did you score that day, but you set yourself up for more in the future.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Dimebag says, "Are old circuit boards good?" Well,
Absolutely. The older they are, the better they are.
yeah, you can sometimes really get some good silver and copper out of them real old.
Wow, silver, copper, gold,
Yeah,
platinum, palladium, you know. Yeah, definitely. The older the circuit board, the better. Um, like if you go and get like old PCs and stuff like that, like Comcast stuff.
right.
Uh,
But the thing people don't realize, and they have to be very careful of this, and that is there's components on a electronic board that have arsenic in the component.
yeah,
Diodes, rheostats, certain items on electronic boards are full of arsenic. So you have to be
absolutely.
very, very careful in what you're doing when you're tearing apart circuit boards that you don't contaminate yourself with arsenic. That's just a word of advice for everyone out there that wants to scrap out electronics.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, the older stuff, like when you look at an older circuit board, you see a lot of like gold cap chips, you
Right.
know, IC chips, BGA chips, even memory chips. They have like gold caps on them. Um,
Exactly.
those are the boards that you're after. I mean, if you can get them, oh man, you're golden.
Yep.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! I think I just found a new petrol bond thing.
Did
Yeah,
you?
I can mix up my petrol bond with these.
Oh man, those aren't cheap either. I'll tell you what, those mixers are expensive.
Yeah, I just got two of them.
I bought my wife. We
Look
bought
at
one last year and switched it out for an older one we had to a newer style. Yep,
that. 800 watts.
those are excellent to scrap.
Nice. Well, I'm not gonna scrap those out, man. I'll get the bulls, and that's what'll stir my petrol bond in to break it up.
Yeah, plumber, you use hydrochloric acid, sir. And
To refine the chips and stuff.
well, no, if you want to
Separate
cook the boards down.
Oh, so like to separate the metals off of the items. So basically what you do is you just depopulate your board first. Um, so you take the chips off, stuff like that. You can use a heat gun, um, or a chisel, or stuff like that. And then once you have all the components and you got a large amount of them, then you do the acids, right? So you do like a muriatic acid mixed with like hydrogen peroxide. You do like a 80-20 split, and you just let it sit, and they'll take the foils off of the gold finger, stuff like that. Now, when you start getting into the hydrochloric acid, it's a little more dangerous, but if you know what you're doing, you could definitely make it with your wild.
Yeah, you sure can.
If you go watch Backyard Scrapping, he kind of shows how to do it all. Because he does a lot of the e-waste refining and stuff. I'm going to be getting into it. I have everything to do it, and I have the knowledge to do it as well. But right now I'm just trying to. I gotta wait till it gets a little bit warmer, obviously, to do it outside.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm building my supply up of the stuff that I want to recover And once I get enough buckets and everything set up, then I'm going to start doing a chemical extraction. And when I
Yeah.
do the chemical extraction, I'm going to put it on my channel and kind of show everybody my process and how I get to actually melting it down into a silver button or a gold button or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go through the whole acid and cleaning process to get the powder.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I just seen some metal in a bag back
Yeah,
there.
I think it'll make some pretty good videos. People can follow and maybe do it themselves if they want to.
Yep.
The only problem is you have to be prepared to be able to get rid of the old chemicals, and you have to have a disposal place to be able to get rid of those old chemicals that you're going to use to extract your gold and silver. Very good point, Sea Monkey. Thank you for putting that in there. That's an outstanding point you just made. It says you have to dissolve the metals off the boards, separate them, then let them regrow as crystal. Then you can melt the crystals down.
Yep. Absolutely.
Thank you for putting that in there, Sea Monkey.
It's a long process, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is, but it can be well worth it if you can get enough gold and silver.
Yeah.
But you have to have a lot of electronics to do it. Don't try and do it with like tearing apart one TV or one stereo system. You got to have multiple boards and stuff to do that.
Yeah, you don't want to waste your acids, that's for sure. That stuff gets costly.
Exactly. You want to make a great big batch when you do it, so that it's worth doing it.
Yeah. Now into this complex, see what we find.
Yeah, Sea Monkey. He says weeks-long process. You're absolutely right. It's almost like when I tumble stones, I go 7 to 8 days in between each one of the stages of tumbling. And it takes me almost a month to do a set of stones.
Yeah. I wonder. Oh, we got a bike here. Hold on.
Would you say you had a bike?
You guys throwing this garbage up?
Good morning, Brittany. Good to see you. Also good to see you, Dimebag. Never did say hello to you. I talked to you, but I didn't say hello.
There we go. All right, we're slowly getting full here.
Sea Monkey says 55-gallon drum of boards and chips will garner less than an ounce of metals usually. Yeah, that's about right.
Yes and no. All depends. What kind of boards, what kind of chips are on them boards.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, I've got I'll tell you, I got a 55-gallon drum right now, full of gold corner PGA tops, and I guarantee I'll get more than an ounce out of all that.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You're exactly right. It depends on what's in that 55-gallon drum. You're right.
Yeah, but I mean, I've also been scrapping for 20 years, and stockpiling this stuff away for a very long time. So, and that's the thing, right? Like, it takes a lot to do it,
Yeah.
But that's why I haven't really got into refining yet, because like, I mean, I'm still active. I'm still out there. I'm still scrapping. I'm still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
when I do my refining, it's more when I'm, I guess you could say, per se, retired from scrapping. You know what I mean? Where I just want to recover all the gold that I've stocked and, everything,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Brittany. Thank you for watching the videos. I should have spent the time to edit the videos and put them all in one video instead of downloading three different videos. But last night I was tired and I said, you know what? I'm just going to download these and see how that comes out.
Heck yeah.
The grandkids had a blast yesterday shooting that crossbow off. They were all excited about that.
I bet. Yeah.
I'm trying to set up a hog hunt. So we're trying to get things all organized to where if I can get a hog hunt set up, we're all ready to go with our crossbows and go out there and do some hog hunting.
Right, right. Yeah.
Who knows? In a couple of weeks, you might see me roasting a hog out here in the yard.
Nice. Not really a whole lot up in this area, but
Well, we have a lot of problem with them. A friend of mine has 400 acres. He has a horse ranch, and he has 400 acres on this horse ranch, and hogs are becoming a problem. So we go out there periodically and try and help clean up some of these hogs that's on his property, tearing his property up.
right. Like boars, are you talking about?
Yeah, these are what do they call them? Oh God, my mind just went blank. Razorbacks.
Yeah.
They're wild razorbacks.
Right. Yeah, we don't have those too much up here, like, especially where I live. Not really.
Out in Ocean Way, my cousin had two of them as babies come up and eating his cat food he was putting out for his cats outside. He ended up capturing them and putting them in a pen. Now he has them and they're like 500 pounds and they're great big huge razorbacks. And he's like called me up, says, hey, you need to come over here and help me out. I got to do something with these razorbacks, buddy.
What?
I said yeah, let's butcher them. He said, you know
Right.
how to do that? And I said, yeah, I know how to do it. I butchered a lot of hogs growing up. So I went over there and helped him kill the hogs and butcher them out.
Nice, nice. Well, I've been live for an hour and a half, and my phone's at 50%. I think I'm gonna let you guys go for the day, and maybe once my phone charges up, maybe I'll start up another live stream later on tonight when it gets more busier.
All right. I'll be looking for it. Also, how are you doing with your hours? How close are you now?
I'm about, I think I'm about 300 hours away.
Oh, okay. We need to chip down off that. We need to get that down to nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that sounds good. I'm going to let you go because I got a few things I want to take care of also. I need to get my butt up and get motivated this morning.
All right. Sounds good, brother. All right, man. Well,
Right.
guys, I appreciate everybody for coming today and checking out the stream. And like I always say, make sure you guys keep stacking, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yep. Good to see everybody, and hope you all have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and be safe out there. We love you, and thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Take care, everybody.